Everyone, okay. What's up, guys? We're Nihongo Portal. I'm not the host, Donovan, and I'm with my boys.
David.
And also not the host, Akira.
Yes, today David's gonna be talking about something. That's why he dragged us all here into a Discord call
Yes.
without our
Yes.
consent, you know?
I,
But
I
anyways.
forced you.
Yes. So, what are we going to talk about today, David?
Well, today, breaking news. Nintendo's announced their all-star lineup.
Is it really breaking news?
It's not
Oh,
breaking news.
okay.
But it is news from
Yeah.
today that they're putting Mario 64 game. It's Super Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy. And it's sparking controversy because they phrased it limited till March of next year, meaning that either they're gonna vault it, a Nintendo Vault, upon the time limit, or something else, which was not well explained.
As someone who basically knows nothing at all about Nintendo, why don't you explain that in a more monkey brain way that I can understand?
So what they're basically doing right now is that they're releasing for the 35th anniversary of Mario. I can't say words. Wow. For Mario, they're re-releasing Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy into one packaged game for the Nintendo Switch, which is really cool because Super Mario 64 you could probably find it used on the Nintendo DS, which is both cheap. You know, now you could probably buy it for less than $50 total for both of the stuff that's required to play it. Super Mario Galaxy is also one of those games that you could probably find for cheaper because the Wii is a really cheap console and whatnot. And it's relatively new. When I say relatively new, it was released in 2007, but it's a game that I think we all played before if we did have the Wii and was also interested in Mario. But what everyone's really excited for here is Super Mario Sunshine, which was the game for the Nintendo GameCube. As Mario Sunshine and I'd say Mario Sunshine, Luigi Mansion, and Wind Waker for Legend of Zelda. Those three games what made the GameCube super great. And the thing about going back with Nintendo console history, GameCube was one of those consoles that never really sold well.
Right.
So I think a lot of people also missed out on those three games. Which Wind Waker had a remake that came out on the Wii U. So, and considering Wii U is also pretty cheap right now, but yeah, they have a packaged version, so you could still play it. But I think so. Super Mario Sunshine is the first time we're getting a re-release since it was initially released. And so what they're doing with this 3-pack is that it's gonna go on sale on September 18th, but they're also limiting the sale run even for the download version until March 31st, 2021, which is weird. Because I understand that the package version is going to have a limited run. I mean, technically all games package version has a limited run. It's not like they're going to keep on re-releasing. Yeah,
it's
a package
demand goes
version.
down.
Even your anything's a pretty much a limited release if you really think about it. But when it comes to download version, it's not like you could have it on the store for a while.
For no loss. So
Yeah.
I think that's where the controversy is. Everyone wants to play it, but they don't enjoy the feeling of buy it now or lose it forever.
Which it has the package version is already losing sales right now when it comes to the game industry. It's not I think a lot of people is just buying it downloadable. All three of us is more of a PC gamer now.
Yeah, hard
And,
copy
we
is
don't
kind of
I
dying.
when's the last time you bought a hard copy game kind of deal for us PC players?
Yeah.
The Steins Gate visual novel.
Last time was when I was in high school playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the Xbox 360.
Yeah,
Used. So
So in other words, you're saying this entire thing is pretty much like the Nintendo version of the Master Chief Collection, but
then
limited.
They're gonna put a limited run on it, so it's gonna, at one glance, it looks like oh yeah, the product itself is gonna be have a royalty after a while, but in the other spectrum of the thing that's gonna go on, especially in Japan, is that everyone's gonna just buy out the physical copy. It's gonna go out of stock instantly, It's gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
it's gonna
and then
cost
they
like
resell it.
$200, $3. Yeah. So Nintendo's not really thinking about that much stuff. They already proved themselves that they never think too far ahead, even with the Switch. They did during the quarantine in Japan. The Switch was the biggest thing. I don't, not even in Japan, but everyone wanted the
Globally,
Switch.
Animal
Problem,
Crossing
yeah.
and whatever the fuck also boosted sales. But yeah,
The problem we had in Japan was that the moment it went on sale, people would buy it up using bots. And so what Nintendo did was like, yeah, we're gonna do a limited online sale thing, but then they didn't put a limit on how many copies of Nintendo Switch a single person could buy. So literally, there was no point. It's just whoever can pick it up first could grab all 200 of it, say, and
it's like
resell it.
hoarding for the toilet paper that happened
Yeah.
earlier this year, but with every limited edition release of anything in Japan.
Yeah, it's just it's a it's a big problem in Japan because we have such a big free market thing too. Like
Oh, can I bring up last year? Sword Art Online and Tokyo Mori did a collab for their animation release, GGO2 or Alt, with Len P90, and
Oh, yes.
I was somewhat enticed to get it, but because first of all, Western audiences can't get it, their import is like non-existent. But second of all, even if you were to buy it in Japan, everyone just apparently there was one airsoft seller who just straight up swiped it from the store directly. Like he paid for it, but he just before it got onto the shelf, he just bought it for himself and then redistributed, not the full gun, just the colored magazines, because he's an asshole. And
yeah, that's just like there's a whole community behind it too. So it's really like, and it's not really helping with the seller itself, knowing that they're gonna get the money. They really don't care.
yeah,
I think one thing. So yeah, it's weird because a lot of places are taking actions against it. Like for Bandai products, a lot of what Bandai Toys are doing right now is that they're selling it online specifically, and it's not limited quantity, but it's how many orders they make and send it out. So if you really wanted it, it's you could buy it for the full price. It's not gonna be over expensive, but it's also limited quantity. So it's gonna be like once you miss it out, you
exactly how
miss it
many
out.
people.
But because those people that actually are willing to resell it do exist, it kind of helps people that couldn't get it at the time. So that model itself is working fine right now. People, it's a little bit more expensive, but you could still buy it again if you missed a chance back then. But the problem they recently had, which I don't understand why they did it, but so they have a really expensive figure lineup going on for one of the shows, Kamen Rider shows. And they released the first one as a normal release at the toy store, and you could buy it anywhere. They never really went up in price because it's your standard release. The second and third form, I guess I should say, they released it online only because everyone wants a main form, but not everyone's gonna buy the basic second and third form. I don't know a good way to put an example, but you have, so with Kamen Rider Show, you have your basic super strong form, then you have your other forms, and you have you have your basic form, then you have your other forms, and you have your last strong form. So everyone wants the first basic form and the last strong form, and they released the last strong form as the standard release. So that thing was supposed to be like $90, but because everyone bought it up, you can only get it for like $150 now. So it's like you were going, you released every single other forms on the online store, but then you go ahead and like for some reason release the one everyone wants normally, so no one gets it.
Demand.
So no one literally got it. Like everyone, if you were lucky, you got like a pre-release ticket for it, but that's pretty much it. If you were waiting for the actual release, you would not have gotten it. So I collect that series, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna end up paying $150 for it, but just not right now. I'm gonna finish the collection first without that figure. I'm gonna do that, go down the line and buy it again. So I think Super Mario 3D Collection, the same thing's gonna happen. Initially you're not gonna be able to get the packaged version. Everyone's gonna probably just buy a download.
Can you imagine in like 3 years they'll sell switches with this All-Star downloaded on it for an upsale price?
They probably, I could
Mint
see that
condition.
happening. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, as in like Nintendo themselves really re-releasing it with the game.
No,
But-
no. I mean like
yeah,
secondhand.
I know,
like,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. If they get rid of the vault, I think this would be probably a really good thing for Nintendo. Even because even just the digital, because it's download. You
Yeah.
you don't it's the data's already gonna be on the cloud unless they're gonna remove it for space. But like, I don't see why
I don't see that being a
they
reason,
can make
yeah.
money. Yeah.
But yeah, the problem with this is that
Yeah.
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to, I guess the end game for this is they're trying to get more Switch copies to sell, because people like me who doesn't have a Switch yet that does want to buy a Switch, the only way I could have this game is basically I have to buy the physical copy, which isn't gonna happen.
Yeah,
So if
because
I
the
wa-
margins on consoles themselves are really low for Nintendo. So the more consoles they sell, the more games will also sell. The more everything they sell, it's better for them as a company.
Yeah, but the problem with that right now is that Switch is still like $500-$600.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna buy a Switch just so I could buy this game online digitally.
Yeah.
I just don't have money for a Switch, and as I say, as someone who wants to buy the Nvidia GTX 3080,
I already have a 1080 Ti. It's not gonna, honestly speaking, it's not gonna, unless you're going for the ray tracing stuff. That's a different story. But you're
hell
probably
yeah,
gonna be fine with
Minecraft
the
ray
1080.
tracing.
Were you gonna play ray tracing with Minecraft? Not gonna lie, I kind of wanna.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Minecraft is just. Well, I'm not gonna derail the
They're
conversation, but yeah.
There's
Ray
only a
tracing
few
is just
games that actually apply ray tracing. So
The only problem I have with my PC right now is a CPU bottleneck, and that's saying something because I have a standard 1070.
So your PC is just beefy with like chicken neck. Well, not even chicken neck, like good regular human neck.
It
What
just
an
it just doesn't
analogy.
have enough. What do you call it?
Body of Goku, neck of regular person.
It's more like it doesn't have enough arms to like. Okay, so you could be super buff, but you could only have 2 arms to do shit, right? So
Yeah.
imagine the better CPU you have, the more arms you have, which is a weird way to put it, but it's kind of like that. You could handle more
yeah,
processes,
That makes sense.
basically. So my
Koro
with me,
Sensei from Assassination
I want to
High
have
School.
like
Yeah. More hands
more hands to
to
do
do
different
stuff.
Yeah. But speaking of all these games, I was wondering, what do other people think about those games that we love?
Like what?
Do you have anything, Don?
That is debatable, but now that you mentioned that, yeah, over the weekend and actually like maybe 30 minutes before this recording, I actually looked up a couple I wouldn't say 1-star, but negative reviews on games, on very popular games that I am going to test you guys on. You guys have to guess the game it's referring to.
So this is continuing last week's challenge thing. But
Yeah,
this
it's
time
a
in
little-
video
Now.
games.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna be grading you, so there will be a point system.
Oh, so we're
One
not
point-
working together.
1 point for the person who gets it, or if you both get it, you both get a point. That's just how it works.
Nice.
It isn't gonna be a botsy game though, because I didn't think about it that far.
Well, I'm gonna hope that
It's
at
like
least
whoever
the
loses,
reviews-
you have to eat a Carolina Reaper.
Jesus, I don't want to die.
Okay, but so just for context, these are games that we all have absolutely heard about or
Okay.
at least have played.
Okay.
So, and I mean this in a way where it's like if you've heard of it, it's also probably been a game that you've seen the gameplay of.
I think
that
so.
you,
It's like, but it's at the level, I guess. So, we all heard of Persona 5 or something like that, but we
yeah,
haven't.
yeah,
We don't
and maybe
really
you've
know.
seen
Yeah.
you've seen gameplay of Persona 5, but it's I'm not gonna tell you something like, let's say, I know none of us have played Dota before, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna give you like a review on Dota if you don't even know what the fuck you even do in Dota. Alright. So the first
go.
review, I'll drop into the actual call or the chat, but I'll also say it out. Alright. Not recommended. 1600 hours. It was fun in the beginning, but after they started adding transformers and moving volcanoes, now the game is bad.
That's also not how you spell volcanoes. So
I know.
vulcanos.
Yeah, I was just like,
Vulcanos.
what word is that? Is it Vulcans? I was like, wait, they added. Okay, so first of all, it's a game that not 1,600 hours. The first thing that comes into mind is that
The hours don't really mean too much
Okay.
aside from maybe the possible age of the game.
Yeah,
but
that's
that's
what I
a
was thinking.
big stretch.
But
That's
then
a
I
big
also
stretch.
realized that people, that games that recently is a far stretch if I was talking about Monster Hunter, because that thing is 2 years old now. So
I'll tell you this. This game is I'm almost certain it was not published within the last 2 years.
so
Let
it's
me
older
quickly
than
double
that.
check. Yeah. Let me quickly. Okay, it was published it was released in 2017 on Steam as of that review.
Oh, 2017. 2017.
I was finding new game, but after
Transformers.
they
So
started
it
adding
sounds like it has
Transformer.
robots.
Oh
or any
wait,
kind of
I
mecha.
It
think-
sounds like it currently has robots. That's the key
Currently has
word.
Is it Ark Survival?
It is.
Ooh.
Oh yes, I got it.
Oh man, I was
I
gonna.
don't know. Transformers moving volcanoes. I thought maybe it's Ark Survival.
I've played Ark, but I wasn't gonna guess that. So you know what?
Okay,
That's
I'll
fair.
give it. Yeah,
That's one for Akira.
That's one for Akira. All right, the next one here.
Can I
All-
just one moment before we move on?
Yeah.
Why is it bad? Because the Transformer part is a DLC. Like
Yeah, that's kind of what gave it away for me too. It's like
Yeah.
game that came out in 2017 that has robots now, kind of deal. So
and
like, I've
I don't
never
know
played
about
that game
moving
before, though.
volcanoes, but if you want to play the default Ark Survival, you can. I think he has no grounds to be angry about the game.
well, I mean,
so-
it's just, your classic. I just hate change type of person. I feel
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
a lot of people. So
It
Yeah.
happens. It
Ark
happens.
is fun. You gotta
Alright.
play it.
This one here's another one. This isn't necessarily a negative. Well, I'm not gonna say necessarily. It just straight up isn't a negative review, but it's a review that a lot of people have about the game.
Okay.
19 hours. There's a badass Souls-like minigame in my character customization simulator.
well, I mean, I
Um,
think I know what game this is. So I'm gonna.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
I'll
let David
think
I'll
about
leave
it
it
for a
to
little
David
bit
to
first.
guess.
Badass Souls-like minigame in my character custom. So, character customization is clearly the main part of this game.
Yes.
Fallout
Well, okay.
series.
No, but
I
keep in
shouldn't
mind
say it's
a
the
Souls-like
main
game.
part, but it's
Souls-like
definitely
game.
a part that you cannot overlook.
What Souls-like game had customer characterization? Is that?
But then
What's
it's
that anime
13,000
one?
people. Is it really
What?
13,000? Oh, 1,300 people. That sound really
Yeah.
funny.
What's that
Yeah.
anime game that was like called Souls-like? The anime Dark Souls.
Code Vein.
Code Vein? Is it Code Vein?
Yeah,
That's
well,
my guess.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
The moment I
I'm
saw that,
sure-
I definitely thought it was a Cold Vein.
Okay, cool. We're all on the same page, so that's a point for both of you, or neither of you, because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's true. Because it's just a tie.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, this one might be a little more difficult if I can just freaking open it.
I'm
Jesus.
surprised that Cold Vein took off really well with character customization. Well, I'm not surprised, but like, it's one of those aspects you weren't really thinking of when you first got the game.
The Photos application on Windows is shitting the bed right now. Holy shit. Alright, well, fuck it. Here's this one. The next one. 103 hours on record. Can't wait for my grandchildren to play the beta.
Is it
Early
Daisy?
access review.
Early access
Is it Daisy
beta.
though?
Let's see. What, David, what do you think?
Yeah,
What else came out? No,
Unturned? I'm gonna go Unturned.
No.
Neither of that. That's right. Okay. 2016.
No.
Oh wait, what?
No.
Go-
You were right when you
Oh.
said Daisy. That's why.
It's Daisy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. One more point for Akira.
There was that one classic review that I remember that I'm sure everyone has seen before, like the one where it's like, this game has been in alpha for 4 years. Let me tell you what I've done in 4 years. I think you've seen that before, but
I
it's
haven't,
Put it in
okay.
but I
context,
can
within the
guess.
4 year, I know a friend of mine that has 2 children and
Let's
is
see.
actually working fine now. So
Yeah, hold
4
on.
years is a lot of time.
Let me see if I could find. It's what it was like one of the most popular reviews. Okay. Here we go. This game has been in alpha for 4 years. Let me tell you what I did in 4 years. I found a girlfriend and fell in love. We argued and broke up. I graduated high school. I went to college. I graduated college. I joined the army. I got medically discharged a month from asthma. I worked as a pizza driver, a cook, and a security officer for 3 different companies. I got a new car. I lost my virginity. I went back to college to get a higher degree. I found another girl. 2 of my grandparents died. I got hired as a dispatcher. All this and this game added and removed Christmas trees for the holidays.
Lamau.
Honestly, at that point, DayZ is one of those things. It's probably a side project for the main creators. They just go on and off. And
after all, it's a game that's pretty much designed off of a mod.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. That's 3 for Akido, 1 for David. Alright, this one should be easier because I don't think any of us have actually played this game, but we've definitely heard a lot of it.
Okay.
Here you go.
Is it a fork?
I told a girl I love her and she killed herself. I love the realism.
But it's on Steam.
Simulator?
Oh, is it?
Nope.
Oh, it's Doki
Hold
Doki
on.
Literature
Okay,
Club,
so-
isn't it?
Yeah, I did Doki Doki. I'm gonna choose
Yeah,
my
it's
answer.
Doki Doki.
Yeah.
So, did you thought it was Doki Doki before Akira said it?
No, Akira got it first. Ah, shit.
Oh, okay.
Man, I'm not good at this.
It actually kind of I'm surprised how much I could both Doki Doki and the first one
Yandere. Whatever.
what do you call it? The first game we did.
Simulator is a different one.
First game we did?
Ark Survival. I've basically never even watched any gameplay for it either. But I'm surprised how much I know about all the games or mainstream games that's actually came out.
They also advertise it on Steam quite a bit, though.
Yeah. I mean, this was a fad back in 2017.
Even then, I've never
2016?
even watched
Yeah.
any footage or read up on anything.
Yeah, but
Really?
you've just heard
Yeah.
so much about it. It's impossible to not know a bit of
Stay
it.
tuned for a Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough.
Oh, Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ,
be
no.
gouging my eyes out probably.
Okay, here's a game that I'm pretty sure we've all played, but I'm not
Okay.
going to say what it is. Alright.
What is this?
Early access review. Remember Rainbow Road in Mario Kart? Imagine that, except you're tied to a chair and your friends take turns slapping you in the face.
Wait, we all played this
We've
game
played
before.
We've all played this game.
Rainbow Six Siege?
Nope.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
15 hours.
Violent Pain. Rainbow Road. It's difficult. Does the Mario Kart have any relation?
I'll tell you this. The hint is Mario Kart, but that's not to say it's a It's not to say it is Mario Kart. It's just a racing game of a sort.
It's a racing game that we've played?
Yes, you are
What racing game
competing
have we
against
played?
your friends to reach the end. You just
Is
have
it-
to guess what game that is.
Golf it? Golf with
It
your
is.
friends?
It is.
Oh,
It is-
wow.
It's golfing.
I thought it was Hand Simulator at
Wow.
first. But then it's I'm
Yo.
just taking it too literally when it was slapping in your face.
Hold on. How long has it been since we were on our Golf It phase?
Probably
I think it's been
a
2
whole,
years.
whole 2 years or so.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let
I
me
remember
actually
my
check-
mom
let
yelling at
actually
me
check.
for screaming in the middle of the night for
Let's see.
bullshit levels.
Okay, okay. Last played September 5th, 2019. Alright, so I played it recently. Well, recently. It's actually a year ago.
Holy shit.
But yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
miss that game at all.
I kind of do. I don't know. I always enjoy that game because it's stupid
It
and
all
easy.
depends on which
It's-
levels
it's-
you select. Though.
It's really stupid because it has mod support, so it's just there really is an endless amount of fun you can have with the game just purely based on how much there is to do with the maps.
Yeah.
Also the settings that you can mess with.
Yeah.
Alright.
As long as
Here's
you don't get too competitive.
here's a very, very popular game, but it's a review that might not tell you much of anything at all.
100 hours of gameplay. The rest goes into okay.
275
Okay,
hours.
So
of
you
loading
both of you think of your answer, and then I'll ask you both.
Wait, so
respectively.
how popular is it? Is it popular within our group, or is it just generally speaking really popular?
Generally speaking, it's highly acclaimed to be a game that everyone has. Well, I shouldn't say everyone has played, but it's everyone talks about, and a lot of people have played.
So it's still
Like,
relevant right
loading
now.
screen.
It's still like it's not. I mean, I
it's-
know.
Hard to say if it's still relevant, but it's like, let's see, how should I say this? There's a chance that even your parents have at least heard of an iteration of this game before.
Iteration of the game.
Yes,
So it has.
it's part of a franchise. Yes.
What the fuck? Okay, that actually made okay.
Yeah, I'm confused now. You gotta give me another minute.
But this was posted in 2019, and it's part of a franchise with a lot of loading screen. So
Should I give you
iteration of a
another-
game, as in it's a part of a franchise, right?
Yes, it's part.
Okay.
It's a sequel to of again. It's a sequel of a
Something.
series. Yeah.
Okay, have a
Should
new one
I
came
also-
out after that.
Let me,
That's too big of a hint. I
not
think.
that I'm aware of on Steam. I'm gonna also tell you right now. It's also the reviews dates have nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
it's just
probably.
it's a game that's actually about 5 years old as of
5 years old.
As
Oh
of,
my god! Now
Yeah.
that it's different, holy fuck! I was
my
thinking
God.
Borderlands for a moment, but it's not that.
so let me put it this way. What is a game that you have definitely heard of
Yep.
in high school
In high school.
and only in
Assassin's
high
Creed.
No, that's not true.
school? Not
Um,
really.
Shoot,
Loading
I don't know.
screen.
Loading screen. Arma?
No, I don't
Nope,
have Arma.
definitely not.
Okay.
In high school. That's
High school.
What the
Yes.
fuck is that? I really want to go through my Steam
Left
library
4
now.
Dead?
No, Donovan.
No,
has the,
that's like fucking
Yeah.
middle school.
What's old? Fucking GoldenEye. 007 GoldenEye.
That is way too old. That's like.
The parents' generation. I mean, okay, this doesn't help because my dad is 60. So-
Like I said, the game is released on Steam in 2015. So when I say it's released on Steam, I'm not saying that doesn't throw out the fact that it could have been released on console. Even
Oh, you know what?
earlier.
I think I know what it is. Maybe.
Don't say it just yet.
But it's either
It's
or.
all
It's
me,
probably-
isn't it?
Yeah, it's your guess. If Akira thinks he knows what it is, I'll wait for you to think of an answer, or you can yield.
I'm just gonna throw it out.
Okay, you know what? I have two answers though. Fuck.
That's fine.
Monster Hunter. I don't know.
Monster.
No, I think a big hint here is
Like
that
an older
Donovan
one.
doesn't play it.
Yes.
Donovan doesn't play it. Go ahead.
So I was either thinking Call of Duty War at War or Fallout 4.
Nope, neither of them.
Oh damn, really?
Not neither. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto
Man,
5.
Yeah, it's Grand Theft
Oh,
Auto
it's the
5.
online loading time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck, that makes sense now. Also, yeah. 2015.
I don't know, like
Yeah.
the 375 hours part kind of threw me off for a little bit. So I don't know why, but then I think
Yeah, for the most part, these hours are not gonna be. Well, okay, I say this, but the review after this next one is. It's kind of core to the game, or I shouldn't say that. It actually stands to attest for how old the game is. But all right, next review.
I have no chance at winning this.
Yeah, you're kind of getting destroyed by Kira. Like he has a 4-point lead on you.
Yeah.
All right, here's the next one. This one is a very recent game. And I guess I also left a comment in there, but
Cooking Mama?
nope.
I never knew Cookie
Not a
Mama was
Cookie
released on
Mama.
Steam.
Oh. Oh, right, it's Nintendo. Fuck. The game is fun, but the pancake recipe is actually a crepe recipe.
I'm gonna guess that comment actually has something to do with it too. But probably not. I don't know.
I mean, but they both have to do with the game. Like,
Yeah. It's a cooking game,
crepe-
clearly.
no.
No? It isn't a
The
cooking
the
game?
crepe/pancake recipe does play a part, or is relevant to the game, but is not at all core to the game's plot.
It has nothing
Or
to
to
do
the
with the
gameplay.
game, but it is a part of the game.
But it was
Yeah.
also released recently.
It's just the thing. It's just the thing that's heavily referenced upon, I should say,
What the
in the
fuck?
game, and it's been it was released recently.
Pancakes? Who the fuck makes pancakes? Team Fortress 2. Wait, no, that's bread.
Yeah, that's a really old game.
That's sandwich. What's pancake? What's fucking pancake? What is crepe?
It's the French. It's a French pancake.
I don't
basically.
think he's asking what exactly a creep is.
No, yeah, I'm asking why the fuck is it in a video game review? Sims. No, but that would make
Yeah.
fucking sense. I'm trying to make sense of this review. American pancakes are
Anyone
thick,
have this
fluffy
game?
type soothing.
I do.
Oh, you do?
You
Yep.
do.
Fuck.
I have it downloaded, but I haven't actually played it.
Sounds like Cookout? No, that's not.
It's not a cooking game for sure.
It's very recent. Within like legitimately within the last 4 months. Recent.
Yeah, it says May
Oh,
22nd.
4 months. That's not
Yeah.
that many games.
Fuck, like, I
And
feel like
depending on how you browse Twitter, you might have seen a lot of it.
Fuck, man. I don't.
What?
I browse a lot of Twitter and I browse a lot of games, but I don't know if I browse.
Yeah, like the only recent
How
game that's
obscure is
coming up
this?
to me is like Sekiro, but that's a PS4 exclusive. Not
And I'm
Sekiro. What am
thinking
I
about
saying?
Fall Guys and shit.
Yeah, not Sekiro, but I'm talking Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima,
It's a PS4
right?
game.
Which doesn't have a pancake recipe, I'm sure.
Or it's not on Steam. So
Oh, that's
Yep.
true. Fuck. Steam game that came out recently. Can we consult Steam for this? Or is that cheating?
the fact that Donovan has it, it's like
I
I'm
mean,
trying
you
to think
can.
of which games. Is it a? I mean, I'm gonna guess it's a fairly popular game in it too.
It as far as I can tell, it is very popular and it has received nothing but praise.
Nothing but praise. Came out 5 months ago. Oh man. See, the other recent game that comes to my mind is like fuck, what's that game? Oh my god, it's escaping me. Death Stranded, but I don't think it's that. I don't think Donovan has it.
Nope.
Death Stranding?
Yeah.
Do you want another
Huh.
hint?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a free game, and it's also notorious. The only negative about it that I've heard of is that it's just short. It's a short
It's a
game
free game.
Short.
that's very short.
It's free. Holy shit. Okay, what's a free game? Maple Story 2?
Um,
Maple Story 2 came out last year, and that
Oh,
game
yeah.
has received basically only negative reviews.
You are right. So you haven't played it though. Although you actually do have the game.
I have downloaded it. I want to play it because it's legitimately you can finish the entire game in 30 minutes.
Helltakers!
Yeah, it's Helltakers.
Oh.
It's
I actually don't
Helltakers.
know any
I
of that
actually
game.
played that too. It's just a puzzle.
But now that you say it, I've heard of it, but I
thing.
just don't know what the game was about. So
Being horny.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. The review had nothing to do with the actual game either.
Yeah.
what is
It's just the thing is about Helltakers that it has a fucking pancake recipe DLC that you can buy for like $10.
I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
and
Oh
the-
yeah,
and the
yeah, I
art
see.
book.
Oh, you know what? I've recently seen that picture too. That's where it's from.
Okay, so here's when I said a player's hours is testament to how old a game is. I wasn't joking. Here's the next review.
Oh my fucking god.
What the fuck?
After a few hours of trying the game, it's not that good.
It's
Says
either TF2
Derotag
or
with
CS:GO, I feel
12,000 hours.
You gonna go with CS:GO?
Team Fortress 2.
That's true, but CS:GO. I feel like
CS:GO wasn't
I
I
released
feel
in
like
2010.
TF2 will hold up.
No, but
and this guy's
here's
saying
the
it's
thing.
not that.
CS:GO wasn't released in 2010. This was posted in 2010.
Oh fuck.
And
Yep. Okay.
TF2, while it has a core player base, I think everyone hates that game.
TF2.
'Cause I
I'm
used
gonna have
to play
I have
with
to
like,
change my answer though, because if I get the same answer as you, I'm
That
gonna
is
lose
right.
either way.
the thing with TF2 is I used to play a little bit with like actually hardcore TF2 players. While they all liked that game, we were playing like offshoots. We weren't playing actual games. Like we were playing game modes, I guess. But they were all
Yeah.
everyone was like, "Fuck this game." So
So, Akira's answer is TF2. What's David's?
I'm gonna say Gmod, just to go on with like long. No wait, no. Gmod is around the same as CS:GO, isn't it?
no, it's a
Gmod was in 2005, I believe.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it would hold up.
it's a pretty
time-wise.
old game.
Okay,
It's-
yeah, Gmod.
Yeah, both of these games are very old, but neither of you are correct because the answer is Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh, okay,
Wow.
right. It's that old. I forgot.
I had a feeling I would trick you guys with this one because it's just like, oh hell yeah, a Source Engine game.
Yeah, like at
That's
that point,
super old.
it's literally any Source game is gonna be the answer. But
Yeah.
how old? Oh yeah, Left 4 Dead 2 is 2009.
2008 or 2009.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
it's
guy put 12,000 hours in just 2 years. That's pretty impressive.
I think that's
12,000
his
hours.
posted
Well, it's
time,
12,000 hours on
Oh,
record, but
yeah.
that review could
'Cause
have
that
been
could
made
be-
earlier.
I
Yeah.
see. So he continued to he either played it in that time or continued to play it after he called it shit.
I mean, a lot of us have, right? Like we played.
Yeah.
Even if some of us who played TF2, like even or maybe at earliest a year after its release, we played it throughout middle school to high school.
I wasn't in. I didn't get into PC gaming until college, so
All right. Well, here's a
sad days.
here's another one which is just funny to watch or to read. Second versus game, and a 40-year-old woman told me to cut myself and threatened to jerk off my dog.
Call of Duty
versus
4, Call of Duty 4, whatever. It's a Call of Duty game, isn't it?
No.
No.
The
There's a
big
versus
hint
game
the
mode.
big hint is that the game mode is legitimately called Versus.
Versus. Versus. The fuck is a game that uses versus?
I'm thinking of like fighting game, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't think you would put it in here with
I
because I'm the only one that really knows anything.
No, yeah,
about fighting
exactly.
games.
Again, like I said, these are all games that we have definitely heard of, and for the most part have at least played or seen gameplay to some extent.
Does the insult itself have anything to do with the game?
No, your only actual hint is that it's called Versus.
And that it's
There's- it has-
2016.
Maybe
No,
not, but is
the-
it Dead by Daylight?
Nope. The date has nothing to do with it. The hours have nothing to do with it. It's just the name Versus.
Okay, hint. How old is the game?
If I told you, it's gonna give it away immediately.
Oh, you know what?
Okay.
Oh, is it Left 4 Dead 2?
Yeah, it is.
Two
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead. Damn it.
Because yeah, that's okay. Versus mode is a pretty main thing.
I
wouldn't
haven't
say
played
main.
enough Left 4 Dead, so I don't know. But yeah, I guess maybe I could have known it. Oh well.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah, that's the hard one. All right. Let's see. Okay, so that's 6 for Akira, 1 for David, I think. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
you got Helltaker. You got
Yeah.
Helltaker.
So 2.
So.
Yay! A 4-point lead still.
Yeah, 4-point lead. All right, here's a game that I'm sure everyone. I like. If you guys don't get this, I will be extremely surprised. I'm not gonna
recommend-
say it because that's
Play the game.
it's a little borderline.
Get banned. Oh, be Spanish?
Don't say the game. Just read the review.
Look, the other Spanish people in chat say black, get banned. Be from Pakistan, say that year,
Pakistan?
get banned.
Pakistan?
Play an M-rated game, one of the characters is a voice line, he says blank, get banned for saying F word in chat. You
Yeah,
and
this
your
Siege,
censoring-
isn't it? This is when the chat censoring came in.
Okay, there's David's guess. What about you, Akira?
That's CS:GO maybe.
Nope, David's right. It is
Yeah,
Siege.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, CS:GO also had a big problem with censoring recently, as in like in the past 3 years. So
If I can vent, The Division 2 is a mature game for a mature audience, and naming your own loadouts won't affect anyone's gameplay, but they have a censor filter in your own loadouts, so you can't name your loadout Assault because it has ass in it.
oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Such a...
Okay, so that's 3 for David. Cool. You're actually
Yeah.
catching up. All right,
I have
this one
3
might
points.
be the hardest one because even I barely fucking know anything about this game.
Okay.
But
Ask
yeah,
a rock...
it's
oh,
it's just a test of your encyclopedic knowledge.
Well, I mean, it's
Rockstar
definitely,
game? Red Dead Redemption?
It's 2 though.
Yeah.
Red Dead
That's
Redemption
both of your
2.
guesses. Red
Yeah,
Dead?
because Rockstar, it's that or GTA.
All right. So what are your final answers?
I
You know
say
what, I'm
Red
gonna move
Dead.
it to GTA 4 then.
Red Dead 2.
David's right. It's Red Dead 2.
Damn. Yeah, there was a time when GTA 4 had a big problem because I think it also used the Windows Xbox Live thing at one point, so it was just like Steam, Rockstar Game Launcher, and that, and it was just so much shit to mess with.
Yeah, launchers be like.
Next one. This one is a little bit of a curveball. You definitely
I
know
wish they
this
had
game. You've
cars and
absolutely
planes.
heard of it. You just have to. You just. You just have to try to pick apart the review.
I wish there were cars and planes. This game sucks. Train simulator. Final answer.
Something we all heard of though. I wish
Yeah,
it was
you-
cards
it's-
and planes.
I'm gonna. For the hint is that this review is almost absurd when for the game. Like
Okay.
it contradicts the game if this review were to be actually legitimate.
The Crew 2.
Car. Okay, I'm gonna change my final answer because that was just a meme. Train simulator. I'm gonna say.
So what is
Rust.
a game that doesn't have cars or planes?
Oh, so it sure doesn't. I thought it does, and then they were just making a fucking.
Well,
joke
yeah,
out of
yeah.
it.
The
Okay.
point of the review is that it doesn't have cars and planes. So you have to think
Yeah.
about a game that doesn't have cars and or planes.
Does Rust? I actually don't know if Rust has cars and planes. I know it's a survival game. Yeah, just
the fact
survival.
that it's 20.8 hours. Like it makes sense if someone was making a joke like that and they had like a lot of time into the game, but it's
Yeah.
it's only 20.8 hours, which is throwing me off.
It's
The only thing that those hours are gonna attest to is that the game is on the more recent side.
oh yeah, it's posted this
Yeah.
July 12th, so it must be somewhat recent. Flight Simulator
Is it
wouldn't make
Fall
sense.
Guys? Well, no, it wasn't released back then. No.
No, Fall Guys was the game. The game was officially released this year on Steam. So
Officially, so it had a beta.
Oh,
though.
then I think what
Don't-
Akira said earlier, Death Stranding.
Oh yeah, you're right.
you both have to settle with the final answer. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I don't know. I feel like this is unfair because I had no clue and David said that answer, and if it's right, I think he deserves that point.
Well, okay. So David, your final answer is Death Stranding. Akira,
Yes.
what if your answer isn't Death Stranding? What would your answer be?
Sea of Thieves.
Holy shit! It actually is Sea of Thieves.
Oh my god, seriously?
Yeah.
Akira, good one. that was the
This is the one I put in as a
Fuck.
joke. I was like, I wonder
Yu-Gi-Oh.
if they're gonna put it together.
man that makes sense
You
though.
know what's funny
Fucking
though? I think
pirate
it
game.
crossed my mind in the very beginning. I was like, that's probably not that.
Lamau.
But yeah, yep. The answer is Sea of Thieves.
That's like a fucking anime protagonist moment.
Oh god.
It's like quiz game. Final answer? Oh,
The
shit, I'm
fucking
on the
Slumdog
spot.
Millionaire moment, dude.
Okay, here's the next review. Very simple, very short. If you have any idea of what the guy's talking about, this should be pretty easy as to narrow down the answer. It's just a matter of what.
Park refunded. Holy shit, he must have really hated it.
Refunded. Enemies respawn when the character used rest is kind of annoying. Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah, it probably is.
That, I mean,
Now that
Yeah.
here's you are on the right track. You just have to figure out, all right, which one.
Dark Souls 1.
see, I was gonna joke and change it to Sekiro, but I'm gonna just go the regular Dark Souls 3.
I'm also gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. There's another clue in that review.
Posted March 2019, who knows? Yeah, you know what? Since it's 2019, I'm gonna change it to Sekiro, the first one. Sekiro 1. Sekiro.
There is only one Sekiro, so.
Yeah.
Neo had a second one.
Yeah, Neo, that was what I was thinking. But
Are you
it's
going with
Sekiro.
Sekiro? I'm gonna go with Neo too then.
It's Sekiro.
Damn.
Okay. Whew. Wait, are we... Okay, there's still one ahead, or are we
Let's
tied?
see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2. You're 2 behind.
Two behind. Ah, so close. Why am I getting competitive in this fucking?
Luckily, so you can, if you win the next 3, you can beat Akira.
You see, that sounds easy, but at the same time,
That sounds easy, but that also assumes that he doesn't guess the same thing you do. So
and faster than me, because Akira has good sense in games. Whereas I just got lucky the past 3. So.
all right.
Well, actually, I got unlucky.
All right. Well, here's your next review.
This game is just a ripoff of Skyrim. Oh shit!
976 hours. Came out recently.
The review is recent, but the game sure as hell isn't.
Is it Oblivion?
Ooh.
If that's your final answer, what about you, Dave?
I yield because I don't know.
Let me think.
Yield.
But then the way you said it seems like it's an older game.
Older game?
Oh, you know what? Is it Skyrim fucking special edition or Skyrim VR?
Oh, is it a Skyrim meme? Because it just rips off.
Okay,
Yeah.
So since David yielded,
I yielded.
Yeah, but Akira got it right because he said Skyrim Special Edition, and the game is The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition.
I knew it.
Right. This game is just. It is Skyrim.
I would have used the other reviews, but they all pretty much said, why release a new Skyrim when you can release the same one over again?
Yeah.
I think I don't think it's on the store anymore, but when the normal Skyrim was on, still like it was really hard to look for it, but while it was still on the store, it was cheaper than buying the Skyrim Special Edition, like half off.
Okay.
So I think they actually got rid of it.
So let's see. Let me check these last 2 reviews. Where is it? Okay, I think I'll release the. Okay, I'll release these 2 reviews together, and this is a double or nothing, so that David has a chance. So here are your 2 reviews.
This game has naked, and my mom saw, and my laptop was taken for 2 weeks. Frick you guys. First one, so it has nudity. Not recommended. 42 hours on record. Got bummed by a mutant with 7 vaginas and an uninstall. I'm glad Timmy's dead. It's the forest. Hey, the forest.
You know what it is.
No,
I was thinking Fallout.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, actually, David gets it right there.
Now, because Timmy, first of all, we played so much of the forest.
Yeah, we all played the forest, and
I never finished it.
We all we knew is that we all
played the forest.
Yeah, we all played the forest. We all understood what it was about, and that was pretty much it. And then we stopped playing.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was Fallout 4 because, I mean, although you do have to install a mod for it, there's like a whole revamp HT mod that does include the nudity mod in it. And
this kid sounds
mutant.
like...
I was like, mutant with 7 vaginas. I was like, wait, I don't think there's a mutant in that game. There's a lot of mutants in that game.
There isn't. He's just fucking talking about the mutants like that had multiple arms and legs.
Yeah,
and I know though, like.
So the first one, I was thinking about anime titties, and I'm like,
And also, I've been recently playing a lot of Fallout Shelter online, and I was like, that's probably Fallout, mutants and shit, and that's the only thing that came out to my mind, so.
But yeah, yep, it is the forest, and that means you exactly tie up with Akira's points, I think.
Nice.
We have to kill each other for the...
I yield, you can be the...
6, 7, 8. Oh wait, actually, did I miscount? Hold up.
Turns out Akira's won all the way.
You either tied up or you were 1 behind. Let's see.
So
I think Akira wins. Just because...
So you got the... I did say double or nothing, but let's see, wait. Since I posted 2 reviews, wouldn't that count for 4 points instead of 2?
Can we just end it vaguely with like a tie? I think it's more funny.
Tie somewhere.
Whatever, yeah, close enough.
So basically, if you leave reviews that shit on a game, we'll love to see them.
Yes. Oh my god, I think the the Viking second, the forest one I found was probably the funniest thing I've read. I was like, holy shit!
Yeah, I'm
I
glad
never
Kitty's dead.
imagined someone describing it as a mutant with 7 vaginas.
You should wrap it up now.
Yeah, that weird way to end it, but
Yes, we ended off with talking about a mutant with 7 vaginas.
well, that's been the Nihongo Portal. We've been your hosts, David,
Oh, we're going in
I'm
a different order
Donovan.
now. And Akira.
and we'll see you next time. Mata ne!
Signing off.
Goodbye.
Yeet.